And we are back. And we just finished watching 2022's Better Nate Than Ever. Currently streaming on Disney Plus. This movie is rated PG with a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. This is the story of young Nate Foster, 13-year-old boy, played by Rueby Wood. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Rueby.
Ruby or Ruby, yeah. Who knows?
Who dreams of being a Broadway star, much like his auntie Heidi, played by Lisa Kudrow. And
well, a little bit of a Broadway star. She doesn't like Broadway. Isn't like the whole thing she does.
That's true.
She does other things.
She does do other things, yes, because the rents are too damn high in New York City.
She's like a struggling actor.
It's a part-time.
Yes, but I think whatever.
She's also struggling.
She's also struggling, yes, like everybody else. We're all just trying to do the best we can with what we got. Okay, I'm going to go around the table and get impressions. Olive G, this was your pick. Why did you want to see this movie?
Oh. I don't know.
Come on, you told us because there was singing and you like singing.
Yeah, I guess that could be.
Okay,
well, it was one reason, right?
Yeah, I mean this is legitimately a musical movie.
Yeah, and you saw advertisements for it. What about these things appealed to you? Just the fact that he was singing, or did it look like a fun adventure, or what?
I mean, it's all.
I don't really know, and also, what was I forgot. But
well, what'd you think about it?
Did you like the movie?
Yeah.
I liked it too.
What about this movie?
Did you like?
That they were singing.
Okay.
So you like the singing? You like the? There wasn't a ton of musical numbers. It was mainly just a movie.
Yeah. I really wanted to drop kick that little girl in the face.
Yes. The other little girl that was in the other.
She was so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if Nate had done that, I mean, I wouldn't have faulted him. She was mildly annoying. But there's always that kid.
She was a bastard.
She really was.
Should have just pump kicked her.
Did you have a favorite character in this film, Olive G?
No.
No. Did you have a favorite scene? No. Okay. Fair enough. I expected there to be more music, I guess.
I thought so too. I got the impression. Well, honestly, I didn't see any of the advertisements for it at all.
I mean, I thought we saw the trailer for it.
I saw the trailer for it right before the movie. And yeah, so I guess I did think that there would be more little musical numbers.
Yeah.
And there really was only one. And then the other times he was singing, it was just...
He was fantasizing about
his dream world.
Life as a Broadway.
No. It wasn't really... Well, that was what I was talking about, that musical number.
Oh, I thought you meant... Well, the big musical number is at the end when he's auditioning, right?
No, that's not... That's just him auditioning. I'm talking about, like... the musical number where he's on the bus and he falls asleep and he's dreaming about going to New York and there's like guys dressed as sailors and people dressed like they're from the 40s. Yeah. And he does like some big thing where he's sitting on a hot dog cart spinning around. The rest of it would be
more of that.
That's what I was expecting. More fantastical fantasies of big Broadway numbers.
And he said that people don't dance, they mug you.
Yeah. And when you get past that one little bit, the rest of it is just he does his number in Times Square.
Yeah,
but that's just him busking for cash to get a phone charger, and then there's the audition.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess I expected this to be more of like Singing in the Rain.
Yes, like Singing in the Rain's a full blown musical. There's these. It's not like as though
2 annoying dance numbers and a bunch of other ones.
But they were like, it was a musical in the sense that people are doing normal things and then suddenly they start singing. Right. Everybody's in on it. Everybody's in the background dancing around, choreographed. That's musicals. If it's just a movie about a guy singing, that's to me, that's not really a musical. That's just
a movie.
A movie. Music. That's like Coda. I mean, she sings that song. Yeah.
That's true.
It's not really suddenly everybody in the crowd is dancing in unison and backing her up on chorus. It's just part of the story.
Sure.
So I don't really think of this as being a musical. There is a musical number in it, but I wouldn't consider this movie a musical.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good argument. I guess, yes, I agree with you then. This is not a musical. This is a film with music numbers in it, but the majority of the story is a linear sort of telling of a tale of what happens to this young man in this particular weekend. I didn't hate this movie, but I was vaguely annoyed at the glossing over of the word gay.
Yeah, there was that moment where the kid, I guess, could have just come out and said, "Hey, I'm gay. We are not going to be in a relationship."
It was just in several points in this film, it felt like
everybody acknowledged that he was gay without saying
it, right? And I don't know how to feel about that, especially in this day and age where there's so much stifling of like trans rights, and not just trans, but gay rights. It's so strange to me that Disney took this position of sort of incorporating "don't say gay" in one of their films. I don't know. It really bothered me. It really, really bothered me because here was an opportunity to reach a certain audience.
And you're acknowledging it in every
other way.
I mean, obviously, well, maybe not every other way, but there's no like kissing or anything or same sex in that sort of vein. This is a kid's movie after all.
Yes.
But yeah, it did seem odd that that word just never was uttered by anybody's lips.
Because to me, it's almost like you're negating this person's existence. And as someone who has gay family members, gay friends, that really bothered me because we shouldn't negate people's existence. And even if you do the cute little wink and whatever, it's still not okay to just... I don't know. That part of the film really, really, really bothered me.
I mean, it didn't bother me as much, but I did find it odd. To me, it was like, it was obvious that
Nate's gay.
Nate is gay, and they say it without actually saying it.
Right.
So, I mean, I understand the importance of just freaking say it.
Yeah.
But it didn't irritate me. I don't know.
It completely irritated me. So that kind of brought it down for me a little. And especially for a company like Disney, who in the past has seen very pro-gay rights. I don't know what the direction of the executive management is and such. So I can't really speak on that, but it's not okay to negate people's existence as far as I'm concerned. Gigi, what did you think of the film?
I hated this movie.
Why'd you hate it?
I didn't like the not saying gay thing. I also thought Nate was so annoying. This movie felt way too long. I was completely bored. I didn't care about the musicals part of it either.
Yeah, the music really wasn't that dynamic. I mean, this could have been an actually really good story about a young man finding his way and finding his voice. And it fell flat in so many different ways, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, not every project is going to be a winner, but you kind of expect more from a company like Disney. So this really failed to impress me.
And yet you were crying.
I did cry.
You cry commercials.
I cry commercials, though, yeah.
It doesn't take much.
Yeah. I also shout out to Lisa Kudrow for, I mean, maybe she has had work done, but she looks natural. She looks like she's accepted aging.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not a young woman anymore. And rock on. I have a lot of respect for people that don't butcher their face trying to play 20-year-olds when they're 40 years past that age group. What about you? What do you think?
I'm still in high school.
They sort of allude to that. Didn't she say that, like, about auditioning?
Did she?
I think she kind of made a commentary about
I'm just
that.
thinking about it
funny.
like every high school drama where like all the guys have like sideburns down to their chins and six packs and all the like receding hairlines and all the women are just like, what girl like ever looked like that in high school?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was the perfect example when we were growing up? Remember 90210? I mean, they were like playing high schoolers in there. They were in like their 30s.
I mean, seriously, Luke Perry's forehead was. You could have showed a film on that thing.
Yeah.
And the blonde guy,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the good old days.
And like I said, sideburns down to there. Sorry, guys in high school. Especially the pasty ones, they ain't growing sideburns down to their jawlines. They got that disgusting pube stash growing on their upper lip if they're lucky.
This casting was pretty decently done. I mean, I felt like Libby.
You've seen it on. You go to.
There's a kid in my class with that.
The hair is just forming right here, and it's like this disgusting wispy.
It's
pube
painful
stash.
to look at.
Yeah, it's painful, and they're just like, yeah, I'm a man now. Testosterone's pumping.
Well, I do appreciate the filmmakers for casting kids that look the part for this.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
Nate looked like he could be
like
12, 13.
Yeah.
Libby looked like she could be 12, 13.
Oh, and for Christ's sake, if you're in a public bathroom, do not sit on the floor.
Yes.
That girl was weird.
Yes, there was a huge controversy about this.
Huge outrage
before the film.
where like it's like a bathroom. Come on, the place to be is not sitting next to the toilet.
It's like like it's dark in there. The lighting's weird. You can't see what's on the floor down there.
And it wasn't like she was sitting on the floor near the sink. She was sitting next to the toilet.
Yeah, she could. She was so close. She could be like leaning on that thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she could have been like, "Oh, I'm just gonna put my sandwich here while I have lunch."
Oh my god, that's gross. People that bring their food into the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, folks, please don't do any of that.
Please don't do it. That is not. That should not be normalized behavior.
And it's not cool either.
No, not at all. Okay, I'm gonna go around the table and get numbers. Olive G, 1 to 10. Better Nate than ever.
8.
An 8.
No, 7.
A 7.
7. Okay.
I'm going to give this movie a 6. What do you say?
I'd give it a 5.
5.
4.
A 4.
I did not like this movie at all.
7, 6, 5, 4. Look at us. I guess there's nothing objectionable in this film.
There's nothing objectionable. I mean, especially if you're one of those parents who's terrified of the word gay. They never actually say
it.
They
right.
do say pornographic, though.
They use the word pornographic in a joke.
Pornographic memory.
Pornographic memory. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing objectionable.
Yeah, this is Disney.
I think one kid gets like bopped in the nose, and his nose has a little blood on it. So that's your violence
quota.
Yeah. It was, to me, this was very average. I wouldn't say I disliked it, but I didn't really like it either. It was just there.
It's a fair movie. If you're looking for new content that's clean and focuses on young people, I guess this would be the way to go. Not really anything dynamic about the script. The kid actor that plays Nate did a great job. Had a really nice singing voice. Was really impressed by that.
Yeah, he looked familiar too. I don't know. Maybe he just looks like other child actors. He sort of looked a bit like.
He reminded me a little of Dewey. I don't know why. From Malcolm in the Middle.
No, Dewey had those little tiny soulless eyes.
I believe this is his first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well, he looks similar to other kids that were in other movies, like recently. Like maybe the kid from, what was that movie where the kid got trapped in the house with the witch? Night Books. He looked a little bit like that kid.
No, he doesn't.
He looked a little bit like the kid from 8-Bit Christmas. They all sort of look the same now.
Okay, the kid from 8-Bit Christmas I can sort of see, but not the kid from Night Books.
House with a Clock in its Walls.
I don't even remember that kid. We did see that in the movie theater. That wasn't that good either.
Nah.
I love Jack Black, but...
Anyway, let's wrap this up.
All right, that's it from us. And if you want to go check it out, go see Better Nate Than Ever, currently streaming on Disney Plus, PG-13 from 2022 with a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. And that's it from us, and we will bid you all a good night.
Good night. Night.
Good night.